I mean, I wonder why, but we never got this kind of loot when we were doing the legendary compasses. Right now I'm trying to save up, because with the legendary cube it's a bit like a hit or miss. You can actually lose money for doing it. I mean, in the long run you will hit something that's valuable at some point, but in the short run I have a lot of goodies in my hands, so I want to get rid of them. Sadly they are not selling either, which is a bit of a problem. Okay. Not spending ages on the cube is a good feeling. I am running out. Okay, so we have a little bit of money here. We have a little bit more here. Okay. We can realize these if we want. What about this? I don't think that is good. It's the thing I have the least of. Oh no. So if I buy this, it's gonna set me back. I mean, one or two decent drops would set us straight, and as some sales, right? We need like 900 or so FE. Not a problem. That did set us back big time. All right. Yeah, after the legendary compass, this feels so short. I think so. I mean, this is so slow. I need to sell some of these. Sadly, they are pretty adamant in not selling. It would have been okay if, you know, our stuff was selling, because I did restock relatively recently and we have a good amount of goodies to sell. I'm constantly on the lookout for mini cubes of opacity, but we are trying to save up, and as I said, with the legendary compass you make money, but you know the way that it goes is you barely break even for a long time, and then you hit something big. So yeah, I didn't want to introduce additional compass costs. Sales not happening is the real problem here. That 50 would be so good. I don't think I have seen 50 iffy today, once even. I'm on 9.1k. If I sell these, that's gonna be like 300 actually. You can start pushing it. Because the thing is, these are not selling now. This stuff is not selling. It's just, whoa, it's gaining back value, really? Okay. Okay, I'm not complaining. Okay. Also, I don't want to do tomorrow's direction. Yeah, let's try to make a little bit of money here. Stuff is somewhat recovering, I suppose. Okay. These should sell relatively fast. And I don't like doing this to myself, but let's also do this as well. Let's try to buy 6 of these. Yeah, I have tried crafting the Vorax and I have given up on it. 100-fold windfall. Windfall? Yes, that is correct. Need to buy 6. Okay. Now need to buy 7. Yes. So toxic. 4. 2. I really want to find 2. 1. Come on, one more. Just the 1. Go. Now I need to buy 7 more, don't I? A true tragedy. Okay, we'll buy that. Spend these. That's way too expensive actually. No need. They are not worth that much anymore. I'll just stick to the resonances and a fee. And we did get really good prices here. Alright, that is us done. So how many did I need again? 6? 7 actually. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Can I? Really? Okay, so what is our situation? 9.2. That's a little bit far from where I want to be. That's a little bit valuable, I think. You know, these to sell. Yeah. So if these sell, still not there actually. The thing I have the least of is selling. I'm running out and I don't want to restock at this point. Alright, replicated ones is fine. It's fine. So yeah guys, if you will remember from yesterday, if you were here, my net worth was about 7.5k and I have some stuff for sale and it's 15k. It's been going decent, but yeah, I realize how toxic the Vorax crafting thing is. I have given up on it. I found us a good one that we can buy, but we are just shy, so that's why we are, you know, low farming at this point. I'm hoping the Vorax ring will give us a ton of damage. Okay. Speaking of Vorax, our compass sold. So if the invitations sell, we are gonna get really close here. And we have the goodies. Right? They just need to sell. For some reason they have slowed down very nastily. I suppose I can push the wedges down to 7. I think I should do that. What? Okay. Drops are so rare now. Is it my mind playing tricks on me? And with the Vorax upgrade, I'm hoping for tier 3 watchers. Okay, I suppose I should do this. I want the money. It's not like I'm sitting on a ton of these either, sadly. Alright, so 9,300, 9,500, 9,800, optimistical rounding and whatnot. These are not selling. That is putting a real stopper on my plans. I bought some perpetual motions earlier in the day, hoping I could flip them. They sadly, for some reason, dropped by a lot, and a lot are available. Okay, at least something else sold. That is 9,300. Chest. What a disappointment you are, chest. Okay, so we are at 9.3k. I'm really hoping the ring won't sell. The good thing is it's not very cheap or anything. It's actually 10k. Okay, that was nice. Okay, undying wedge sold, lovely. We need the invitation thingy to sell. We are getting close at this point. $9.4-ish. If this sells 9.7 or thereabouts, we'll be able to handle the rest. I mean, having 4 KFE dead in stupid perpetual motions for a little bit of profit seems so silly now. More. All right. Little by little. It's going so slow, sadly. So the major problem here is because I'm trying to push some currency, I am reluctant to invest. Right? I don't want to buy anything. I just want my currency to go up. That's why we are doing the cheap farm. Five supposedly. How can we not have this? Just give me the money. 9.4. I guess we can cash out on these. Wow, they are very cheap. And I was buying them, they weren't that cheap. Oh, I could sell that one. I think we sell. Whoa. Siege hunting and general hunting. They are two different things, eh? I just don't want to miss out on the thing. That's worthless. Let's go. Wait. Okay. We were quite out of these. Oh, this song is getting so old. I mean, 13 seasons, and I heard that there were 2 seasons before the first season that were not deemed as seasons, so 15 seasons, and you know, this idle chatter still remains. There is no option to turn it off because, you know, at first it's nice, like it, but you know, you are standing AFK in town, all of a sudden the character starts shouting. It's not very enjoyable. That you are trying to watch a video or something. Okay, some FE, unbelievable. Wow, that's so many FE, so weird. Okay, sure, thank you. And take a look at how pathetic my original farm is. It's barely 1k per hour. And this is with the seasonal compass added actually. Go. Actually lower. 9.4k. Could some of the stuff sell here? The invitations are not selling either. I mean, I can always knock down prices, but I already lost a pretty decent amount of money thanks to the, you know, Vorax ring crafting attempts. It's very toxic. I don't know how people get them right, really. Okay, the bride is very nice. She gives something in the neighborhood of like 50 maybe. Do I exaggerate? I mean 24 and change. I guess not too much change actually this time around. And of course, you know, I was also taking into account the seasonal mechanic giving us some stuff that didn't happen. hope it doesn't sell. Okay, they sold finally. We are so close, yet so far. We are at 9.8k. That's it. Okay. Okay. Drop some stuff, fellas. This would be the perfect time for anything serious to drop. Oh, oh. Well, we did get something really. That's not a very valuable divinity pact, but it's like 50. Where is it? It should be here. Why can't I see it? Divinity pact. Oh, it's here. More. A few more. I wonder if I should sell my mashless numbers or anything just to see it done. Okay. With great determination, he killed me. Good job, buddy. Oh. Where are the comp compasses and whatnot. Drop. Come on. 1 FE. Half the mighty has fallen. I don't even want to buy maps here, really. I want to get it done with whatever I have. Sadly, a very bad one. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we got it. Almost dead. Thank you, Survivability, for letting me go through this. Okay, maybe. It's a little something. Okay. Come on, sales. 9.8. Could do that. Salesman. I mean, we have a lot of sacred fossils and undying wages. If only they sold, right? Because we are only 200 away now. Give me. Also, a nice big stack would be quite welcome at this point. Oh. Okay. Really? Unbelievable. More. So stubborn. Frosted, we are immune. We are literally a few sails away. If only they went through. Oh, another map we draw blank, I'm afraid. Yeah, this has been pretty frustrating. Only a few hundred, and I have the goodies, but they don't sell. I don't get anything from the map itself. I'm gonna get very raw if it's sold. No sales. Can we get a nice stack here or anything really? Okay, I'm gonna do this just like last time. Peroxide, thank you, buddy. That's done this. Sheesh. 4 FE. Without the pets, making money is pretty hard. little bit more. No bonus stages, no chests. Slowest grind I ever had, I guess. Three FE. Unbelievable, man. Finally. Had to complain. I don't think this gets us there, but it gets us very close. That 50 looks so good. Deli Ormanlı selam. If only we could have had some sales. Would have been nice. Unbelievable. That should be enough. Whew. Come on. Drop something, game. Okay. I believe we have enough. And of course, the perpetual motion. I mean, guys, we saved for hours and hours and hours, and now the perpetual motion sells at a minor loss too. that better the one that I'm trying to buy? It is very similar. Let's just go broke. Got it. Oh. Now I want myself a dome break, I think. Okay guys, so this is going to be a huge jump in power for us. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Builds. Dome break. Uh, 2000 should be enough. Actually, that sale was not a bad timing, I think. Okay, dome break. Fervor. How much is that? That varies between 60 and 70. Okay. No, I don't mean that. Oh, okay. I actually did mean that. Immune to trauma while fervor is active. Okay. Something like 68 fervor. Oh, the main stat varies. That's important. Okay, these are definitely affordable. 70 points. That's funny. I think it's actually, oh my god, it's the lowest. Okay. So this is gonna cost us less than 1,000. I mean, I suppose it was a good timing and we sold it. So how much is the intelligence varying? Oh, okay. So we want the armor and evasion and intelligence to be high. 75% damage up, 78% damage up. Unbelievable stuff. What? Can I flip that? I mean, 100 doesn't really sound a little bit cheap for this kind of dome break. Okay, I'm gonna do this. That's for a flip. 71%. Okay, 73, 78, 88. Oh, +1 on skill levels. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's think about that one. 95% damage? Okay, again the same thing. What the hell is last stand? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. I will immediately die to everything and anything. Whoa. So how is this possible? Okay, because of the... No, I don't understand. Okay, more intelligence. Okay, these are all okay. What kind of... hold up, let's try to flip that dome break first. What? What do you mean 20? What do you mean 20? How do you mean 20? I don't understand. The cheapest one was much more expensive. The firmware varies between 60 and 70. Okay. Okay, that's the problem. Because it's a dumbass. Now? Okay, that's more like it. And we add intelligence to the mix. Now? That's more like it. Okay. There is a 200 one. Just a minor flip. Okay. So our resistances are in pretty bad shape right now, I think. I don't believe that price check we should be knocking them down fast. Affliction inflicted, negative resistance, okay. I mean, let's be a little bit more picky even. 96%, but that's +1 all skill levels. So armor and evasion, it's not a bad one. That's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. I don't think we can reroll those ranges, so another question I have is how much does that belt thingy cost? Pretty broke here. Okay. Okay, damage should be capping here easily, I would say, but let's see. Okay, I'm expecting something in the neighborhood of 5 trillion here. It's gonna go up more. It's being a little bit shy. Start again. 2, 3, 4. Don't be shy. Pull up. Let's take a look at this. Blending rituals. The belt. Affliction. That shouldn't be too expensive. Oh, it's actually no, literally free. Sage. 1 sage, 3 silver mound, and 4 nightwing series. Wow, these used to be so expensive. Oh, how much is this? That's going to be very expensive. Okay, we can do this. Sage, silver mound. 1 sage, 3 silver mound. Screw this. I want to buy 3 for 1, please. Three, 4, 5. These scumbags. Three, 4, 4. 10, 4, 5. 3, 4, 2. Do it. I know I'm getting a little bit ripped off here, but no big deal. I would like 4, 4, 1 here. Or thereabouts. Wow, used to be 16 each. The prices it was showing me is not real. Oh no. Do it. Okay, now cap my damage, please. Okay, let's go. Actually, let's go. 3, 4. Don't shy from it now. Why must you be dumb like this game? Give me my cap damage, please. 3 trillion. 4. Stubborn, isn't it? We should actually get 5 here, but it's being pretty stubborn. Goes down to 3 actually. One thing I'm curious about is this, I guess. Let's try it. Oh, improved. Yeah. We are a little bit too squishy though. Yeah, I need a blink skill here, I think. It's not enough. Good. So how is my survivability? And it actually didn't go to crap entirely. But of course it's in worse shape. Okay. No, it's thanks to this. That's why it's not garbage. So what do I want there? I want blur effect and ignite limit there. Can do it later, I think. Right now we are okay-ish at least. Pretty broke though, sadly. Seldom. I mean, I'm glad that we didn't sacrifice too much from our survivability here. Now we can replenish our stock if need be. So I wanna do the ignite limit thing here. That should increase my damage, but craft organ, special organ, ignite limit. Where will I find that? Debuff. Okay, that's cheap. Lovely. Okay, that should increase our damage, hopefully. But we don't want the negative 5%, do we? I guess we have to alternate both. That's a problem. So we want prefixes, right? What do we have for prefixes? Oof. Wasting money like mad. Okay. Oh, okay. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't not do it. Not do it. Come on, buddy. I'm pretty broke. Work, please. Do you have to? Do you really have to? Do you really have to? Do you really do you have to? Anything that I try. Come on, man. Oh, 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 oh. Why must you be so insistent on being garbage, man? And why must you be so insistent? Okay, I'll buy 4 more. I'll buy more. I'll buy some others. I have to buy that big stack now if it fails once more. No, 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 no. I misclicked. I'm sorry. Mm. Mm. I'm trying 20% and I failed 8 times or so by now. Yeah. Yep. Big surprise. Big surprise. I have to buy that. I'm broke now. Sure. Why would I succeed anyway, right? I'm really sick of hearing this, by the way. Buddy, could you not give the negative 5% damage? Could you not give the negative 5% damage every single time? I went broke trying to get 20% to work. I know, God forbid, I'm not even trying to get the plus 5%. I just am trying to dodge getting the negative 5%. Oh. Oh. Okay, at least we got that. We got the 5% additional, which is great, I suppose. And how much money do I have? Yep, I spent 1,000 on this. 1,000. Okay, let's sell the extras. Okay. Let's see our damage now. Please 5 trillion now. for cap damage. Okay, now remains the very big part of building our currency back up again. I also lost money on that perpetual thingy, right? Yep, I lost 9 FE there. Just recovered? Not exactly, no. Once I get back on my feet, I think we can try. The legendary. If these were selling 180, eh? Wow, so broke. So broke. But we did see 5 trillion. The energy shield is damn so low. We lost 1000 energy shield. Not go AFK like this. 5 trillion, finally achieved. If I can sort my resistances out, let's see how playable it is. I mean, we should definitely be able to play. Survival went down by a lot though. These are so bad. Okay, let's see. We are much less survivable now, but our damage went up. So the problem with the damage increasing is that it's not gonna help because we were insta-killing everything and we will still insta-kill everything. It would be nice if we could get a few sales in now. Oof. I get near death so quick. I mean, the resistances will be actually sorted out by equipping double rainbow, but that requires more expenses, sadly. Because we have to rework our compensation stuff, because we have been relying on the Undying Fates sealed mana compensation to be able to do the ailment passive. $190. Pathetic. Okay, let's actually try this now. We have been waiting on this. Plane 3, Watcher. Let's go. Okay, that wasn't nice. Okay, that isn't very nice. I can't survive for half a second to deal damage. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not enjoying this every time I have to do the guy. I'm not very sure if this corner is safe. It's not. I'm wasting the thing. Okay, okay. I mean, having to do the pet is very toxic, sadly. Okay, okay. I'm getting very, 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 very thoroughly demoralized here. Oh, I am actually very thoroughly demoralized. Okay. 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 Yes, sure. Stupid pet is insane. Okay. Oh, what hit me there? Dead? Okay. At least I got it done. But yeah, wasted the thing. I kind of didn't expect to get wiped here. Mm. Okay, that is out of the way. That's how broke I am. Wow. I was sitting on 10k plus, and this is who we are now. And of course the stuff that I have bought to craft the ring, and I sell them, I'm actually losing money. Ooh. What? With all the energy shield boost, I have not even 5k damage. One of the big stuff selling would be really nice. I mean, there were too many negative interactions for me today. What I meant by that is, you know, I have bought stuff and I have sold them at the price that I bought them at, or, you know, thereabouts, which leads to a nice big loss. Okay. Scorch, no thanks. Okay. Don't make me miss it. I have a... Don't make me miss it. Eliminate it. Hmm. Let's lose a little bit more money. And soon we'll need to stock up a little. There is that as well. Can't do flips because don't have currency. That perpetual motion. Who could have known? All right. I need to spec into double rainbow. Up to 200. Damn, so rich. Okay, but hmm. Trying to understand the shield calculation thing here. $200. So if these were to sell, I mean, I should have like 1,500 in here. I have a perpetual motion, and I have that Vorax ring that I tried crafting and gave up on. I need to buy tons of stuff here. I need to buy maps, I need to buy resonances soon, compasses. Yeah, I think we have to sit on this for some time. For some reason trading is very dead right now. I mean, the stuff that I'm doing, they are just not selling. And also, as I said, the stuff that I bought and sold at the same or even lower prices added up to a nice loss as well. And you know, the ring was pretty expensive. Lovely. Game did take a little bit of pity on us. I have an even more expensive and hopefully high return farm in my mind, but we are so broke. I don't want to go into the campus cost because it's gonna be above 50 per map, right? So when we were doing the other stuff, we had like 10,000 FE on the side, so it wasn't bothering us. Right now we have a few hundred. So for example, if I found something that's very cheap now, couldn't be able to buy it. Okay. Sadly, they were all bad cards, but still, of course, added up to a lot of money. What's up with the chest? Lots of chests. Oh, that's 750. That's the one we got two of the other day. It would be so good if we get this. Can't win every time. Okay. At least kept the damage. And survival didn't go entirely out of the window. We need double rainbow, but for that we need the slates, and yeah, I think we need to take a breather here, right? We did very heavily spend today. What I'm gonna add is the compass that adds quantity. Come on. I mean, okay, these are well above average. Why? Okay, well, I mean, so now that thing is very important. Twenty. This is very surprising. I have never had this not sell at 7. Let me try 20. Oh, I am a little bit desperate. Whatever I can get my hands on. Why are these not selling? Weird stuff. Two days ago, our net worth was 7.5k, I think, when we first did the tracker. With some drops and nice trades, I managed to get it up to 20k, and here we are back to 5k. And of course, you know, that 5k is under the assumption that we sell everything that we have. I mean, raw fee wise, I have like 200. Pretty awful. 300. No more. Apparently no more. The game is actually taking pity on us. So broke. Yeah, I'm not very sure if that's real. I guess that bone break wasn't a no-brainer flip. I mean, my mind could be playing tricks on me, but I feel like we are killing it a bit faster, so As I said, it could be wishful thinking, but I feel like they are like insta-dying. So that's it. Dying. A fee per hour 1k. It's a little bit embarrassing at this power level to be going for 1k per. But that doesn't include the stuff that is you know, like the slates and whatnot. They are not included. Let's go. Okay, I'm too far away. Close. I'm quite far away again. The drop is really nice. That's worth 100. Yeah, at least, as I said, the game is taking a little bit of pity to us. You try that. Yeah, I mean, it does get a little bit more close compared to the other version, but we did gain 50% damage, even more actually. Oh, that would have been so good. I think what I'll do is I'll save up a little, take a breather, restock everything up, maps, compasses and whatnot. Okay, let me correct that. First off, I wanna reach like 1k, just in case, so I can buy anything that is underpriced. So I have to augment my playing with flipping, because when you don't have the pets, the amount of FE that you need to reach is not really very reachable. As you can see, guys, strong character, 5 trillion damage, 1k FE per hour. And this is only the play. It stops in town. I mean, I can't really farm at this pace all day. Yeah, I mean, one of those slates gonna be good or something. I don't think that's good. Is it 10? I don't think we should bother stuff that's 10. But we are at least up to 400 here. If some of these stuff sell, it's gonna take quite a breather. For some reason, these have been extremely undercut. Very weird. Pay 2k for those. I wonder if I was able to touch that golden ghost there. Because they normally drop stuff. This time around they didn't. Okay. For some reason the seasonal compasses are kind of stopped. At least the invitations are somewhat generous. Wow. Whoa. 1k currency first, then shopping, buy maps, buy compasses, and it's gonna be pretty expensive. It's gonna be 35 for the cube compass, 12 for the quantity compass, that's 47, like around 10 for the seasonal compass, 57-ish, 1 for the map-ish, 58, 4 for the resonances, so 6 to 2 per map. Damn. I mean, yeah. Whoa, that damage was better than all times, that's for sure. Good. Yeah, I mean, I think I have to do it really after. Get the 1k, restock up everything. A few sales go in, then I think I should be starting with the compasses, because 60 per map would be devastating. I have been keeping track of it, and so I did profit overall, but so I do sittings of like 10 maps per, right? Most of them were a loss. There are some stuff that you cannot immediately quantify, like a decent slate. So I did get 2 of a slate, which sold for 70, which is decent, but not that big. When you have compass cost nearly 60, and then I did get another that was worth 400, again duped, that was pretty big. Why are the invitations not selling though? Okay, well, thanks to the additional resistances on the ring, we are okay-ish. Because whatever, we switched out a ring and a belt, and they both had resistances, and the stuff that we brought in normally wouldn't have any resistances. This one did, thankfully. Yeah, and taking those into account, we of course profited. There was also a duped Assassin Divinity Pack, which was worth 1,500. Insane stuff. But normally, guys, as I said, I have kept track of it. Negative, 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 negative. Right? And I'm not saying, so let me put it this way. I'm not saying not good gains. No. I'm talking about real negative gains or losses. So I do 10 maps and it's negative 50 FE. So if I stood still in town, I would have made more money. Okay, they are gone. That's lovely. What do we bring in? So my regular playing, including the cheap seasonal compass, is about 1000 FE per, right? So normally I do have a small sample size, but this time around it's 38 runs. And as you can see, it's about 1000 FE per. So guys, I'm actually a little bit proud of myself because this is my final version of the farm. So I was doing verse farms constantly, and I managed to get this character together, which is 50,000 FE probably at this point. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah. So battle pets are required to make your character work or to perform at a higher level, but the drop pets are there so you can get proper loot, right? And I am not getting proper loot. For example, I don't even have the purple cube pet, which makes me get less Xy crystals every run. And I have been trying, just doesn't work. I'm still getting annoyed at that code that they shared with us at the beginning of the season. I went to claim it and it said not available yet. Some people said they had claimed it, but most people were like me, not available yet. $600, not bad. Shall I do this? Oh, these have fallen down. They were almost one. Okay, this is lovely. A bit of value, please. Thank you. Not too much, but something. Yeah, thanks to the ring, the resistance on the ring, we are okayish. Good. No problem. It's just a bit of waste of time. Nothing. kind of want to go rest, but so guys, I'm guessing no one was here, but you know, at the relative beginning of the season, you know, earlier days, I did get this legendary goblin map, and you know, I busted my ass off to spawn him and then kill him. Right? I killed him twice, and I was going mad because he dropped nothing. Turns out, I figured out later that the legendary goblin is, you know, in the very literal sense, he drops legendaries. So that's why we didn't see anything, because you know the filter blocks the garbage, and he only drops garbage legendaries. So he actually drops stuff, but it's only legendaries, and you know, normally they are bad. So that's why we are not seeing anything. Because there is another goblin, I don't remember the name, but something else, he drops other stuff. Compass goblin? Don't remember. That net worth, that number goes up so extremely slowly, even though we are doing, you know, very cheap maps, right? I mean, I'm paying like 10 per map at most, not even there, and still the number doesn't go up. Dang. I mean, not easy, it's not going up. The add-on takes away 8. I mean, I wonder how I made money with doing like this. I know I was not even using the seasonal compass. Wow. Dedication level is unreal. Take a look at this, it's laughable. The number doesn't go up. Right? I wanted to hit 6k quite some time ago, and it's crawling. Barely goes up one by one. Really, quite literally. Still didn't work. The game is having fun with me. By the way, if you actually went down below 1k per, I mean, that kind of happens when you don't get anything. I mean, max out quantity, 5 trillion damage. Can't even rack up 1k per round. Now imagine your map cost is not 8 but 60. And obviously you get more, but really barely staying about 6k. So bad. Pretty bad. Not gonna lie. I don't wanna do tomorrow's direction. I wanna sell it. I mean, that's way too expensive for 7. It's a little expensive. That's good. Save. Are we running out? Ish. We did. Okay. Drop something, fellas. I mean, when I'm doing cheap maps, the number not going up is getting on my nerves big time, right? I mean, if I'm doing 60 FE per map, okay, right? You can't always get, because 60 is a lot to pay off, right? You can stay below, but when I'm paying a little per map, not making that back is a bit weird. As seen in the figure here. Drop something, fellas. Nope, absolute nothing. The counter didn't jump up by 1 FE. I'm guessing it's gonna jump up now by literally 1 FE. Yep. I walked right into it, almost died. Not yummy. When I am losing money because I'm mapping, that's not really very good for morale. I entered the map with 5,992 and I actually came out with lower out. That's a little bit impressive. I mean, how much can you draw blank? Sales are stopped and no drops. Okay. Okay, that's lovely. I mean, that's the only way we make some money, I guess. Wow, that's one of the worst prices I have ever seen. Very low. $800. So shall I push it until we have 1,000? Without sales, you can only do so much. No Scorch, can't handle it. That is pretty uncomfortable. Let's try our luck. As long as the seasonal mechanic is not messed up, we are fine. And I don't think I will die 5 times and get kicked out of the map. Right? We are squishy, but we are also somewhat survivable, right? Somewhere in the middle. Not too squishy, definitely not too survivable. Few sales. damage feels like really instant killing here. Almost died. And we lost nearly 1k. Yeah, almost 1k ES. That's a good amount. Good. Phew. Phew. I can't really understand why we have no sales. Prices are pretty good. But I have sold at much higher prices. This war is not like a half an hour's block, right? It's been pretty dead. Sometimes you can barely catch up. It goes so fast. You put it up and it sells almost. Yeah, today is not that day. Even the bride did not give a good amount. She normally gives a lot. Okay, sale. Finally. I mean, I can try a pet once every less frequently than once a week, and when I do, I get some random garbage battle pet. This is not an amount that we can get to 1k without sales. don't look like we are gonna get 150 FE drops. Okay. Packed Spirit Shop, he says. Another one of my brilliant flips. I bought that for 240 yesterday. Exchange insignias at Packed Spirit Shop. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, what's the difference here? Packed Spirit Crystal Celebration, Packed Spirit Crystal Celebration. It's the exact same thing. Okay, this was actually a good call, I think. Really? Wow. Packed Spirit Crystal Celebration. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh, this is huge, by the way, actually. And I can buy them for 20. Unbelievable. Let's just buy one. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. Very nice. So, whoa. That's so good. Didn't know. Okay. So, shop. Whoa. I mean, guys, I have been waiting for more than a week for these, so that was pretty lovely. But, you know, I kind of would like to get not garbage random blue ones. Is that the one? Hold up. That could be the cube one, maybe? Okay, that's nice. Okay. But... oh, it's Divinity Stone drop quantity. I suppose it is something. But yeah, this is so tiresome. Cube. Yeah, I really want this one. Would have been huge, but just not getting it. At least we got a level on the rare one. But sadly, guys, it's so little. It doesn't give us quantity for the things that we spend on the cube. It gives us those that we spend them at the card vendor. Wow. Let me thank that guy. Wow. Never knew this. By also staying in the map, I think I messed up my FE per hour. Yeah, I did. Wow. So guys, waiting for these 4 hours, for weeks actually. We got 3 tries in. One and a half hours, no sale. So sadly, yeah, we will get more desire crystals, but that's it. And very little more. But of course, a little bit of value gained. The next level is gonna be better on that magic one. Yeah, without the pets, the game is really hard mode. So you can play, but you earn much less. And that's why I have to come up with all these, flipping strategies. Otherwise, the amount of currency that you need is not really very grindable. As you can see, powerful character, we are grinding profound. Yeah. 1k per hour. That's it. You can see the total value, it just does not pick up. Took us years to get to 6k. Now it's just standing there. Doesn't move up. Okay. god. 50 FE stack. Keep getting the good old garbage, eh? With great determination, I think we are gonna hit that 1k soon. We actually have merchandise, right? I mean, you can probably tell by that value the game is displaying us 6k value. It's there. Thank you, darling. Wow, we got 3 pets. Unbelievable. I mean, 3 rolls. I had 66. Damn, what a number. So I can get these at 20 per, and they refresh in 22 days, which is when the month changes. Okay. So I sit on my insignias. Okay. I'm hoping we'll have some sort of promo again soon. I really would like the cube rare pet. And I am working as hard as I can for the level 3 legendary pet, but the others. Wow, finally a sacred fossil sold after 2 hours. I think that marks our 1k. With great stubbornness and obstinacy, I have arrived. And now that I'm there, I don't know what to do because there was no set goal. Didn't want to, build everything from the ground up, which is what I did actually. But at least, tomorrow I'll have a bit of currency in my hands. Oh, come on, don't do that. At least it doesn't go to waste. Oh my god. Oh, it's not that one, but still very valuable. Whoa. Whoa. That's like 70. Oh my, that's the best drop that we have gotten. How much are these? I mean, the stuff they give. Where are the cards? Yeah, I mean, it gives 7.5. So these are each 2.5. Sacred fossils. Maybe I could buy two. 2.5 for 60. It does sound a little bit good. Here I am gambling and I'm going to regret it. Very definitely. What was it again? Okay. Or do I need one more? No, I don't. So I don't want 5, hopefully a little bit higher. 6. Yeah, nice jump finally. 6,300. We have gotten our hands on a few of these. Let's sell them. So in the long run, we will profit from that card move, and we only got 6. We could have gotten 10, below average as always. You get retired, sadly. It's going down even more. It's weird. Stonks. So I'm gonna lose money from this as well, even if it sells at that price, which doesn't look like to be the case. Let's stock up our stuff. We need maps. That blistering lava was bad. That glacial abyss is expensive, so has to be the other guys. I don't have enough to buy. think we'll salvage all of these. No. No. Okay, let's buy a small amount. Maps. Steel Forge is the cheapest by far. I'm guessing there is a reason to it. We are not that. RB 3000. Thank you. That's not a good amount, but we are very, very broke. I mean, the stuff that we are selling at a loss is on insane levels now, sadly. That perpetual motion, that flawless tongue, that flawless eyes. This one and a lot more today. Even that don't break that I thought, wow, would be a nice flip, is not selling. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.